In this video, I'll show you how to implement a Shopify checkout for WooCommerce for free. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so typically your default WooCommerce will look something like this. It's recently had an update. With that being said, it's still not as optimized as the Shopify checkout, right? So I want to show you how to transform your checkout from this to something more like this, right? So this is a lot more cleaner and it's a lot more streamlined. So I'll show you how to implement this on your store for free. First step is to head over to aovup.com. Go ahead and download the all-in-one checkout plugin for WooCommerce. I'll leave a link in the description below. And with that being said, let's head over to our dashboard. Okay, assuming you've uploaded the all-in-one checkout plugin, the next step is to go ahead and create our Shopify inspired checkouts. So we'll head over to aovup and then AIO checkout for all-in-one checkout. We'll go ahead and create our first checkout flow. So we'll click create new checkout here. All right. And then we'll choose our Shopify inspired checkout, right? So I'm going to select this one here. If you've got the pro version, then you can further customize the checkout. For example, if we click edit design, right, we can add our logo. We can still add our logo in the free version, but we can also customize the button color. We can customize the text color and the background and so on, right? Example, we can make that blue. I don't like any of these. I'm just going to leave everything as default, right? Just to show you how it would look typically. So let's just X this off. And then we'll navigate over to fields, right? And in here, we can customize the fields as well. So for example, if we don't need the phone number from our customers, we can remove it. And to add new fields, we can just simply drag and drop it here, okay? And remove it as well. We can conditionally display fields based on specific criteria, but that's for another video. I'll leave a link in the description below to that version, okay? So let's just remove the shipping section and let's change this to billing and shipping, right? Okay, I'm happy with that. We can even add multiple steps as well. So if we click add new step here, we can add multiple steps. Then we'll go settings, right? So then we just want to make sure we enable this checkout flow and we'll set it as our global checkout as well. And then we can just give it a name. It's just for internal purposes. We can ignore everything else. We can customize the checkout button as well. So I'm going to say complete order. And I want to also show the price that they're paying, right? So there's no confusion whatsoever. So we'll say confirm order. And we'll also display the price. And so I'll basically just copy this short code here. And then everything else we'll just leave as default. So let's hit save. Okay. And now let's refresh this page and we should see our Shopify inspired checkout. So we've got the product in our basket, right? We can enter in our billing / shipping information. We can navigate to the next step. Of course, we need to fill in the fields. Let's add in some dummy data and then we'll go next. So usually there's the shipping methods here, but since we've got no shipping methods on our website, that's why it's displaying like that, right? And then we can just go ahead and complete this purchase, which is $6. And if we head back over to our dashboard, we can customize the logo. And then you might want to add some privacy links here as well in terms and condition, right? So let's do that now. So let's head back to our dashboard. Let's go back. And then we'll click on the settings and we can scroll down. So we can add various different features, right? We can further customize the design here as well. And we can add any tracking code we need. We can add a countdown timer. And we can also allow users to edit the cart whilst they're on a checkout page. We can add our countdown timer as well. Let's say 180. This is in seconds, by the way. And the maximum duration allowed is 60 minutes. And then we can clear our checkout once the timer reaches 0, right? And we can reset our checkout each time they keep adding new items to the basket, right? And we can add our custom logo here. So if I just click remove, we can upload one and this will be our default logo for all the different checkouts that we create. We can use this image and we can link our checkout back over to our main website URL, right? You can customize the width. For the footer menu, currently we've got no menus created, so it's displaying nothing here. So we'll customize that in a second. We can add our copyright notice. We can enable the flag for the phone. And we can customize the permalink here as well. If you want to add a recapture on our checkout page, we can do so. We can enter in our Google Maps API key. So as the user types in their address, we can automatically suggest their address, right? So it just speeds up the checkout process with that Google Map API key. I'll leave a link on screen to a video showing you how to get that key. You can also add our MailChimp API key as well. Once we're happy with everything, we can just hit save. Again, let's refresh this page. I think all we added was this copyright notice, right? And we also added a countdown timer. Again, this is at 0 because I added this item in ages ago. And that's about it for our Shopify inspired checkout page, where we can add various different order bumps, upsells, and so on, right?